Can we do, okay, Jenny, J Block says, can we do an improv story like the one we did about the werecats? And by the ways, you guys rock.
Oh, we could do that. We have an improv story, yeah, sure. All right.
How did we do that? Was it one word
yeah,
piece?
we need an idea of like the basis of where we're...
Was it one word or one sentence?
One sentence. Okay. We're telling the story a little bit at a time. Okay, so what's going on in this? What's happening?
Are we hunting supermodel ghosts?
Yes, that's exactly what we're doing. Great start to it. Okay, so we're off. Okay, so it was crazy, like this crazy story. Like about 3 years ago, we were all in an abandoned Victoria's Secret store, and we were hunting ghosts because we heard that it was haunted. Everyone who had gone in this mall was coming out like, woo, I want to go back because they like the ghosts. And I gotta turn off the music for this because it's gonna get spooky.
Yeah.
You never know what's gonna go. No, everyone can add music later. So anyway, we're hunting these Victoria's Secret model ghosts because we know that they hang out at stores. There's no models
They
at
go
stores.
shopping.
This was the one store that they all went to, and they had like a bus full of them, and they went to this one store in the middle of Kansas, Missouri.
No, this is the longest first sentence I've ever heard in my life.
Kansas, Missouri. Is that a place? Kansas, Missouri. We went over to Kansas, Missouri because we heard that it was haunted. Shh. Kansas, Missouri. On the outskirts of Kansas City. Kansas City's downtown Kansas, Missouri.
Kansas, Missouri is Kansas.
And then...
What was your sentence? So we approached this hidden store.
No, the Hutton store. It was next to the Victoria's Secret.
Hutton store? What is a Hutton store?
It was a southern version for Hutton store.
Oh,
it was called the Hutton store.
The Hutton store.
It really branched out after
Because we
27.
figured we should probably equip ourselves before we went into the haunted Victoria's
We went in
Secret.
naked, but which was a mistake. Don't do that.
We went to the hunting store completely naked. Don't do that either because there's some sharp objects that'll poke you. Tyler, go ahead. I'm stopping there. Tyler, we're in the hunting store.
So as we're entering the store, we see all of the ghost hunting equipment on the right and the regular hunting on the left. And of course, Wade goes over to the regular hunting because he doesn't understand that we're after the supermodel ghosts.
Clearly we need this.
Yeah, we're totally stupid. Right, like we have no idea what we're doing. We're just a bunch of idiots that wandered to Kansas, Missouri for no reason except hunt supermodel ghosts. So we grab the hunting rifles and we make our way confidently and nakedly over to the Victoria's Secret store. The clothes are at the Victoria's Secret store. We're gonna get them later, but we figured anyway. So we're naked, completely naked with our hunting rifles, no bullets by the way, into the store because we didn't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah.
We're like looking through, and all of a sudden we turn into the lingerie department, which is the whole store. And then we see
Freddie Wong. He decided he was...
yeah, Freddie Wong was there too.
He was trying to buy an outfit for a new video he was working on, and he needed some supermodels. And what better way to get them? I pay for them, and you can catch them at the Victoria's Secret. So he was also naked because he hadn't found any lingerie in the lingerie department of this Victoria's Secret. So we got together and found two thongs. So we split them in the four of us. And
I can't understand what you're saying. And then we put
so we split two thongs, and Freddie Wong and Mark shared one, and Tyler and I the other.
Whoa!
And then the most horrifying thing happened.
Horrifying! It was flying! It was terrible!
Tyler, tell me what it was. Please tell me.
Tyler, please. Alright, so we're looking in our double thongs, staring up at this horrifying thing, and we see that it's obviously a ghost! You okay? You wanna take over? So it's a ghost! So Freddie Wong leans over to us and goes, "You sure?"
Why does he have to lean over?
He goes,
Why am I here in this story?
yeah, that's what Freddie Wong says. But then he says to us, "We gotta get this ghost. Did you bring your ghost hunting equipment?" And then Tyler goes,
Sure.
"You son of a bitch."
You set him up for that, though. You set him up for it.
So he says sure, and he pulls out of his thong the ultimate ghost ray to shoot at the whole time. He wanted to shoot some ectoplasmic goo. It was so horrifying. So then Tyler shot the horrifying ghost. And then
We found out they weren't ghosts at all, but actual supermodels. And we looked pretty ridiculous. Because it turns out, we were the ghosts.
the end.
You realize what you just did? There's gonna be so many sketches of me shooting ectoplasm.
Giant attacking turtles. Dildo shopping. Phew.
Giant attacking dildos. No.
Whoa!
No.
So this is a story about the day that the dildos attacked. It was a normal night. We were over at Wade's. We were debating whether we were going to go to Chuck E. Cheese or not. Like, because it was his birthday. He was just turning 12. It was amazing. Then all of a sudden, out of the sky, dildos rained like rain.
But really big drops.
All those
Big
drops
drops.
just bounced and bounced over the ground.
Yes. The dildos were falling.
Only to realize that these raining dildos were eggs.
Exactly. Old ladies were getting pummeled by dildos.
I don't need to have any part of the story, so go ahead.
Please, this is my expertise.
Please, go ahead.
I'm the dildo master.
I know.
Y'all expect me to understand.
I got hit with so many dildos, my brain was fried.
So old ladies were getting pummeled by dildos, and then all of a sudden they were eggs. So they're like, ah! And then
Old ladies. Dildos. No, they're eggs.
no, they were And the little ladies went, ah! Because they were going to
And
get
they hatched, and they turned into
Yes, a bunch of hatched from the dildos.
And Wade doesn't have a damn thing to say about any of this.
Go ahead. Go.
Oh, now I get it. Okay, so the old ladies are getting hit by the hatching and all of the grandpas because the ladies are grandpas.
The city of only grandmas and grandpas and us.
They came out with their umbrellas trying to shield the ladies from the just to find out the umbrellas turned into dildos.
What was that last part? I can't improv if I didn't hear what it was.
The umbrellas turned into dildos.
Yes! They looked, and all of a sudden,
the umbrellas.
they were dilbrellas. So we were looking out our window at this because we were just watching this happen in front of us. We're like, what the hell is going on there? I just wanted to go to Chuck E. Cheese. So we spent 5 nights at Wade's waiting for the dildo storm to pass. And then, all of a sudden, a Dilnado started the entire town. Just whirling and whipping grandmas and dildos together in a frenzy.
Ladies, these epic monsters of grandma dildo
They turned into the Scorptornies.
For what?
That's a monster.
I don't remember what the Scorptornies was. I don't even think the Scorptorni was out yet. Anyway, in a more logical sense, they didn't turn into Scorptorni. Wade's gonna tell you.
They turned into animatronic dildo grandmas that,
What did the grandmas and dildos mix?
Oh, they did the
Dilnado.
You know, when the dildo cane was coming through. Right before the dildo erupted.
It's me. I picture like an old man with a cane man.
Wait, is the cane man or is the old man man? Never mind. The point is, we were waiting out the storm, and then whatever the hell we just said happened, and it all went to hell because we decided we were going to
hide in Wade's sex dungeon basement that was filled with other dildos.
Alright, so... Yes, we were waiting in the sex dungeon filled with dildos. Because the only way to fight dildos is with bigger dildos. So from the basement, we could hear the Dilnado of the Hurricane calling with it. We knew they were getting close. So we got out. And we stood triumphantly with our dildo shields and dildo swords and we
dildo cannons.
We upgraded our technology massively. I was an idiot out there with a sword. It was just a really big dildo. And they were coming. And we were just ready to fight. And then...
It's me?
Yeah, sure.
Then we realized dildo swords were a terrible idea because they were just...
flapping in the wind.
Thank you for adding to it.
They ripped all their clothes off. They
were naked again.
Everyone was naked.
And we were screaming and going, oh. And just take it, Tyler. I don't have anything to say.
And then the storm stopped and we were just had a land full of dildos.
And everyone lived happily ever after.
Until we realized. And we were dildos.
Dun dun dun.
The end.
If anybody ever needs to die, it is that story.
And that's why at every Christmas we put a dildo on the top of our dildo tree to give thanks
for surviving the dildo cane.
Our sacrifices to the dildo kings.
Dildo cane.
I can't say what I really wanted to say.
Was it that bad?
It was too bad.
Well, I'm glad you didn't, because the dildo trees are good enough for me. Or no, they're not. You know what I mean.
With the dild ornaments and the dild dinsel.
The dild lights. Lights? Because they're dildo.
No.
Dild elves.
Dild elves?
And dildo class.
Little dildo eaters. Little dildo eaters.
And that's why we celebrate Dildonica. The end. That one dildo lasted for 14 days and 14 nights.
God, no.